How's the bye week, Santo?
It's good, really good. Got a lot of good work in. A little bit of time to, we're not too banged up right now, but a little bit of time to just recover and get our legs back and such. But we got a lot done.
Good. Coach said that you guys did a lot of pad on pad in that off time. Is that more than normal? Did you do extra getting ready for Michigan?
Yeah, I'd say we did a little extra. We knew we had some time to be able to recover after hitting that much, but I think it's really good. We like it when we get a chance to hit. Obviously, we have to be smart with how much we're hitting, but I think it was good for us.
When you watch Michigan on film, Wilton Speight in particular, Florida and to a lesser extent Cincinnati have been able to force them into some bad decisions. How do you guys plan on doing something similar and maybe creating turnovers, which I'm sure is very important to you guys on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, obviously turnovers are always a big thing that we want to go after. We always have a goal of how many turnovers we want. Michigan's offense is one of the best offenses we're going to see ever. I mean, they're good, they're talented. We just have to stick to the game plan and do what we do best, which is assignment sound defense. And if everyone's doing their job, hopefully we can get ourselves in situations that are favorable.
When you came here, did you know that Michigan was going to be on the schedule? And is that one of the reasons why you decided to come here and play football?
I don't think I found out till either freshman year or when I was at the prep school. I don't remember exactly when I found out. But no, that wasn't really a factor in whether I wanted to come here. I'd say it was a bunch of other things, and you've heard all about how much this institution has to offer. So all those things came into my mind.
But when you did learn, and I know you're going to say take it one game at a time, but was it something you've been looking forward to?
Yeah, obviously, it was interesting, and it was cool to be playing an out of conference team and a great team like them. I've always, though, since high school, I've always tried to keep that one game mentality. So although we knew for a while we're going to be playing them, at least personally, I've tried to keep focused on one mission at a time. For me.
Any idea what it's going to be like, though, playing in front of 100,000 plus people?
I don't. I mean, Michigan State our sophomore year, that was probably the most people I've played in front of. But like our defensive coordinator, Coach Russ, says, if it's 10 people or 100,000 people, we just have to play our defense. It's going to be quite a great atmosphere. I can't wait to be there. But as long as we do what we've been practicing all summer, all year, I think we should be okay.
Through the years, the Falcon players have had respect for all their opponents, but never been in awe of going to places like the Big House. Why is it?
I think it's just because that's just who we are. We're not scared or intimidated by anybody. We respect all of our opponents. I respect everybody. You have to acknowledge how good they are and what their strengths are. So, we don't at the same time look at a team and go, well, I don't know what we're going to do here, blah, blah, blah. We go out there, we play hard, and we play every single snap, every single second. And that's one of the reasons I love this place is no matter who we're playing or what people think of us as a team, we're going to go out there and do everything to the best of our ability.
Does it help that you guys played that game 2 years ago in Michigan State, and you basically saw that you matched up? They hit a few big passes, you take that away, they didn't run the ball, you weren't physically outmatched. Does that help going into this, that there's a little bit less unknown in that respect? Yeah,
I mean, I'd say obviously Michigan and Michigan State are two different programs, so it's going to be hard. You can't compare the two. But yeah, I would say the fact that we know we can play with anybody is definitely a big thing. Michigan State their offensive line at least is really big, and they can move well. They're some of the best offensive line I've seen. So we know all those things, but at the same time, in my experience, we've played big guys. I'm from San Diego, from Boise, from Colorado. So we know we can play with big guys. It's just a matter of executing what we need to execute and not overthinking what we're going into, in my opinion.
Across the depth chart, you see that they might outweigh you guys across the front five. Does it almost just roll off your back at this point because it's something like you said, you deal with almost week to week?
Yeah, there's no you don't ignore it, I guess. Like I said, you have to take into account, you have to acknowledge who they are. But when you break it down, I know personally I can play with just about anybody, so, and so can all of our defense. So they're going to be big, they're going to be strong. You can't go running down the middle of a guy who's that big. So we just have to do what we do best and, play hard. But we know we can play with big people, so that's something we understand.
And in the opener, you guys went with kind of a pass rushing look at times. I think it was you and Darby, and then Moorhead would go to the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still kind of the pass rush unit, or has any of that personnel shifted?
No, yeah, that's still we try and do some different things, give some different looks here. But yeah, that's still our unit right there. We've got a lot of guys vying for spots, so all those kind of special units are definitely fluid. So I don't know, I can't tell you for sure who's going to be there this Saturday because we still have 3 more practices left. And with Coach Cross, he wants to see who's going to play the hardest and this and that. So it could change, but yeah, we like to get a different look and try out some new stuff.
Are you able to develop better chemistry through an off week of just maybe some bonding and some team film as opposed to getting out there playing a game again?
So bye weeks are nice because you know you're gonna have the weekend off. You're gonna get a little bit of time to rest and recuperate. But I would say, as far as the team bonding stuff, I would say that's every week here. We go up, we have formations, we have class, we have this and that. So when we come down here, just a chance to be around the guys. I'd say every week is a bonding week for us. We had practice was longer last week. They lasted a little bit longer, and there's some more hitting, so you kind of embrace that grind together. But it's not out of the ordinary.
As an individual defender, are you involved in the bigger picture thing? I know Steve Russ's defensive philosophy is to take care of the run first,
Mm-hmm.
and then the nickel and dime passing, and then the deep passes kind of come after that.
Yeah.
Are you seeing big picture, or are you just thinking your job, depending on exactly what you see on that part?
I'd say we all try our best to see the big picture. All the senior leaders on the defense and all just the leaders on defense. We want to all embrace our identity as a defense of being some dogs and going to the ball and trying our best to stop everything that comes our way. So, yeah, obviously for me when we're playing certain teams, my job is run first and then switch to pat. There's different mentalities depending on situation. But I know I'm extremely confident. I trust the guys behind me that they know exactly what they're doing too. And as long as we're on the same page, there's nothing to worry about for me.
And, what's it like to see this offense this balanced? Usually in the Mountain West, or you see an option team or you see a pass-heavy team. Hasn't been too many you see on your schedule that are this good at both.
Mm-hmm.
Does that impact you mentally at all?
I would say it doesn't impact me in a negative way. Again, like I said, we've been watching a lot of film on them. We see how good they can be, how good they are, and the things that they are able to do. But what gives me comfort is knowing that the things that we're going to be able to do as a unit with everybody who's on the same page, as long as we stick together and we do the right thing, I think we're going to put ourselves in situations to make big plays.
And what does it do to you guys when you see a 26-point, underdog next to your name?
I don't really pay attention to all that. We're kind of used to it, but that doesn't really make a difference to me. We're going to go out there, we're going to play. We're going to play as hard as we can, and yeah, that's about it for me. Sweet.
Anything else?